Alright, the PSX Dude 754 and we're back with Doom. This time it is Relentless Evil level 20 from scratch. Yeah, level 20, Hell Street. Yeah, this is one of those levels that it's more open-ended than most of the levels included in Relentless Evil. Let's grab all this stuff and let's make a quick run to the city part and let's start taking down some foes. Because this level has lots of monsters. Even for, like, you know, this is like a lowest skill setting, and you still have plenty of enemies here. 152, but the when you play on ultra violence, you have I think this level has like almost 360 monsters on harder skills, or ultra violence in this case. So the best thing you want to do first is that you want to just take care of all of the enemies, just so you can, you know, breathe and have some space to move around and stuff. But fortunately on this skill mode, which is not too rough, I think. Oh yeah, not too rough, yeah. But with this skill level, you can kind of like, you don't really have to worry about it too much. As long as you clear like the key areas and the most dangerous monsters, you should be fine. But yeah, this is one of those, I think this was created in 2005. And this was actually, if I recall correctly, this was actually the first level where I ever exceeded vanilla limitations. Which in this case would be like, you know, the usual hollow mirrors where you have too many sectors and too many line depths in view. So this was like the first level where I ever, or one of my own levels where I ever saw that thing. And yeah, this is like an optional area. You don't have to come here if you don't want, but since I'm doing this from scratch, this is good. And it is a worthwhile location to pay a visit to. And this will take us to another optional room. You don't have to come here if you don't want to, but trust me, it's gonna be very important when you do that, when you do this level from scratch. And particularly if you're playing this on harder skills, it's gonna be extremely important that you visit as many locations as you can. And also because this level it gets really hard towards the further you get. And yeah, this level is already converted for PlayStation Doom. Oh no. That friggin' imp changed everything, and I'm just getting beat by this Baron, so not good. Right, now we have him taken care of. And I think that's everything. And let's proceed to this balcony. Here we have a pack, and now we must proceed to this brown brick building. Oh yeah, I already was here. But yeah, this is one of those few city levels that I've ever made. This is actually the second and so far the last city level that I've made for Doom. And yeah, the first city level that I ever made was this, I think it was level 15. Yes, I know that there's a Mangibus around the corner. Are you serious? Well, whatever. And now we have to do this little leap of faith. Oh wait, I have to grab those. Let's press that one. That window will lower. You have to make a very precise jump there. And then there's a plasma rifle. See if I can get it. Yeah. Because it's basically, no spoilers, it's almost a must to get plasma rifle in this one. Let me think. Oh yeah, now that we have the yellow key, we have to backtrack to this brown, oh wait, green building or whatever. And yeah, this counts as a secret for some reason. Don't know what I was thinking. And press the switch. And the city walls will lower. And yeah, this means that all those monsters that you left behind are gonna be now coming inside the city perimeter, which creates quite unpredictable things. Sometimes, particularly on harder skills, if you just don't know what to expect, that can be a little bit dangerous, because there are just like, you know, lots of demons, lots of imps, shotgun guys, zombies and chain gunners and everything wandering around inside the map. So you don't really know what you might expect. Okay, let me think. Now we must proceed to this another stone building. Yeah, this one. Let me grab those shells. Oh my god, my mouse cable again. Guess what? It wouldn't be my commentary if my mouse cable would be off. If it wouldn't be off. And yeah, this is where the level gets slightly more difficult. Particularly if you play this on ultra violence, this is gonna be really hard. Yeah. I'm not sure if you can hear him, but there's that one big guy outside. And while that door opens, 30-second delay door, it's a good time for me to get some coffee. Yeah, you should be able to hear him right now. There's a cyber demon outside. I thought I saw a cacodemon. Yeah. This is dangerous because you have to pay attention where he is. I think that it's safe, and there are lots of other monsters outside, but you constantly have to know where the cyber demon is. You have to have the mindset that, you know, you have to focus on that he could just pop out of nowhere. I, to be honest, don't know where he's. Holy Jesus Christ, that was holy Jesus. Yeah, that's what happens. Holy cow. I got really lucky that time. Okay, and this has lowered, so we take this lift. Oh my goodness. That was, I got really lucky there. He could have easily hit me there. He could have so easily killed me. Yeah, now we have all the plasma. I'm gonna grab that armor just to be on the safe side. Let's go outside. And one thing you want to do is that you want to make sure that there are no other monsters out. Alright, so I think that's everything. And now we... yeah, there he is. Oh god. Oh no. Well, of course you had to go there. Right. Now we got rid of him. So now we must go to this tech building. Right. Let's take this lift. now we'll get these pickups. Yeah. Because there is a switch that we must press. This one right here. This will lower the blue key, and yeah, we must go now inside that green building. I'm not sure if I did this intentionally back in the day. Most likely I didn't. But one thing in retrospective, I like about this level is that I made these buildings different looking. So it's like they're not all the same. So it's like the player can kind of like know. Oh, jeez. Yeah, but you know, most of the buildings, they have kind of like distinctive textures. So it's like this building is the only green building, so it's like it's natural that you, like all of the buildings, they have different textures. So it's like, you know that you must like, you know, go always to a different building. This building is slightly different from the others. This is kind of different. This is different. This is different. This is different. So, well, I guess, you know, those two buildings are kind of the same, but this building is, it uses a lot of that support 2 texture, so it's like that's kind of like one of the first buildings where you want to go. Right, I'm gonna grab some shells. Oh yeah, and there's some chain gun rounds. Thanks. Right, now we must leave, and in order to leave this weird looking city level, I don't know, like, this is like one of the coolest things I did. Kind of like one of those nice jumps that you have to do. And please, thanks. And yeah, here we have all the key cards. Well, they'll make the difference here. Yay, and it's exit, but not before this. Right, let's get out of here. Yeah, that was level 20 Hell Street. It was designed in 2005, and I have to say that it's one of those accidentally good levels I made. And it feels like, I mean, I've had lots of fun playing this particular map with a friend of mine, and we do play co-op every once in a while. Unfortunately, I don't have any, you know, videos captured about it, but this level is just insanely fun with co-op, and, you know, we were playing, and it was like we had lots of, you know, crazy moments there, and, you know, with the cyber demons and everything. That was like a lot of fun. But yeah, this level is, you know, mostly, it can be quite confusing because, you know, there are just, you know, very limited number of, let's say, keycard locked doors. Well, the red door, I think the red door is the only one that you basically require a key in order to get to the kind of like part which takes you to the exit. But apart from that, it's like it's very difficult to tell where you must be going. So it's like from that perspective, I guess, you know, it's not that good, I think. And it's sometimes, it may be just a guessing game, you know, where you want to, you know, what is the first building, where you should be going and everything. That can be very difficult to tell if you play this for the first time. But once you actually learn how this level works, it's not that difficult, really. It's just that those cyber demons are making it really more difficult. Yes, on this difficulty, on skill 2 that I'm playing on, this particular skill has only one cyber demon. But when you play on Ultra Violence, there's 2 of them. And that creates a little bit of a tension, because it's like that city itself is quite a big maze. So you cannot really tell always where the cyber demons are at, and as you saw, there was only one cyber demon there. I was like, you know, caught off guard once, and I got really lucky. I could have easily been, you know, just had a rocket in my face and, you know, take 2 of Hell Street. So it's like that was just crazy. And this is a very nerve-wracking level, and I kind of like that, because one thing I've always liked about Doom is the fact that these monsters are just, you know, they're bad, you know, they're just like levels that get your, like, that you have to work to beat that level. And you get dramatic encounters, and you get some, you know, suspenseful moments, and I think that that's something that I like about this level. It's like design-wise, obviously, you know, if I would make this level today, I would make like it much more accessible. Of course, it's kind of accessible right now, but at least I would, you know, be more polite when it comes to like indicating some of the areas. Like that, you know, some areas could be like, let me think. Okay, for example, the yellow key. The yellow key can be only accessed when you press that switch inside that little warehouse room thing where you have that baron and that dark balcony with some, you know, couple of monsters there. But if I would do this today, I would most likely make this so that all of the keys can be accessed in a non-particular order, which would make like this much more interesting, I think. And to be honest, now that I think of it, I might just do that before I release Relentless Evil. I might actually do that, so I'm gonna, you know, think about the fact that you can just grab all the keys in any order you want. As long as you have all the keys, you can go to the exit. So I think that's something that I'm probably gonna do with this level. And for those who have been following my channel, you probably have noticed that this is actually one of the first Doom 2 levels that I've actually converted for PlayStation Doom. So this is most likely you know, that version that I converted. Most likely it would not run on PS1, but I'm not like being that specific about PlayStation restrictions, like, you know, monsters and how many monsters I can use. And I think there were like, you know, quite specific restrictions of you know, monster usage. Like some monsters used a lot of memory, so it's like you could only have like a limited number and limited types of monsters and stuff. But I'm not gonna go that way, because that just kills the game, and you know. But I just don't want to, you know, the PlayStation version to be the kind of a slaughter fest that this map really is. Because if you play this level in ultraviolence, this level is just brutal. It really is. Tons of 359 monsters and crazy stuff happening. And right. I think that's really everything about level 20 Hell Street. We're gonna move on to level 21, which is Inner Circle. Yeah, this is one of those levels that it was created in, I believe this was created in 2006, I think. Most likely, yes. And this was the first level that I tried some, you know, cooler tricks and stuff. And I tried to, you know, make much more circular walls and everything, but, you know, that's more about when we will be playing this level. I'll be doing the rest of the levels from scratch, which means that I'll be starting them with pistol and stuff. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you around.